It's not everyone's cup of tea to consume an entire podcast. That's why, welcome to the Ranveer Show's highlights channel, DRS Clips. Subscribe and hit that bell icon. Have you ever faced any bad aspects of being a woman in your 5-year career?
Not just my career, but I think every girl.
And by that, I mean sexism. Like,
it's just almost so casual that sometimes you catch it and you're like, oh God, like that was very sexist. But
Like, can you
it's
give
so
an
I think mostly about people's opinions about my body, and I'm sure a lot of other girls. Like straight off the bat, as soon as I started working, people were like, oh, you should fix this, you should fix that.
like what?
Like get a boob job or like change
People
something
will
about
just
your
come
face.
up and say that.
It's not like that's what I'm trying to say. It's very casual where you almost don't catch it. Like you don't like you don't just put on a little more weight, just fill up a little more. Like
How do you feel about that when someone tells you these things?
it's hurtful because I'm like, is that what people actually care about? Like, is that what I'm reduced to? Like, there's nothing else about me paramount my waist size or my chest size. Like, I find that I feel like the worst thing you can do to someone is like make them feel bad about their body. Because bodies are supposed to be different. Everyone's supposed to look different. Like, that's what makes everyone unique and beautiful in that way. And I'm not trying to sound like some motivational speaker, but I actually think so.
You're perfect the way you are, Ananya. It's absolutely.
Yeah, but it's very casual that sometimes you just don't pick it up. This sexism, it's quite...
They're also projecting their own insecurities on you.
Of course.
Like
I feel like sometimes people feel like they can say something, so they say anything.
What are aspects of your personality that people don't know about? And what would you say that, listen, whatever, but there's also this aspect?
People think I'm very like, I talk a certain way, or I'm very like la la land type of person. But I think that's just a side of my personality where I get excited in front of the camera. Like I'm very like friendly and excited, and I have no like qualms about being like bubbly in that sense, because I want the other person to feel comfortable. I want to have as much fun as possible because I see these opportunities as putting out a fun side, in that sense. But I do have a side of myself where I like to believe that I'm growing, even in terms of my intelligence and my curiosity and the things I read and the things I watch. So I wish people gave me some benefit of doubt with that to realize that, that's a side of myself, I guess, that I'm putting out there.
Also, you're 23.
Also, I'm 23 and it's okay to make mistakes. And it's like I've said a lot of dumb things in interviews before, but it's also you learn from them. And that's probably not my intent. I think people need to understand the difference between like good intent and actually believing or thinking a certain thing.